Biometrics is a vast ocean. One's biometric information is just a tuna fish moving around in that ocean. For the ocean, a tuna's life may not be of much importance, but for the tuna, its life is the most precious asset it possesses. And when it comes to biometrics, lot of questions have become common nowadays. How biometrics for billions of individuals are collected? Is the biometrics kept safe? A tuna's simple fear for a safer life. How are these biometrics running around in the gadgets nowadays? Hold on guys, this isn't the right time to exit from the video. You need answers, whether the tuna's valuable possessions are safe or not. Welcome to the Nook and Corner, where future techies come to get inspired. Biometrics has become a part of everyone's life. From e-wallets we use to the passports that take us through nations, everywhere biometrics are collected and saved. Top nations of the world have billions of biometrics they store and access when needed. The biometrics market is growing like a weed, and it is estimated that the global market value of biometrics will be around $5.37 billion USD in the year 2020 as compared to $1.37 billion in the year 2019. On a whole, the biometrics collected are of three different forms. First, biological biometrics. This straightaway deals with the DNA, genetic materials of the body mostly involving body fluids. Followed by morphological biometrics. This deals with mapping fingerprints, eyeball movements. Then, comes behavioral biometrics. This is the most complicated biometric pattern to attain and analyze, as this might take months to closely monitor the walking, talking, even the small signs of body movements that needs to be recorded. How does this work then? The biometrics collected mostly of biological and morphological types are obtained, mapped and saved for future use. For this biometric security, your own body is the key, as only you can unlock it. The biometric sensors are the main hardware used for verification. The scans obtained by them are analyzed with millions of data stored, and your individual biometrics will be found out. Some common biometric security will involve voice recognition, fingerprint scanning, iris recognition, heart rate sensors, and facial recognition. Imagine a 21st century world without these biometric security. The corporates might need numerous employees just to track who is on work. Millions of criminal cases would remain unsolved, while new cases add on every year. Also, the police might take months to find out the criminals. The main perk of biometrics is that it isn't some kind of password that you need to remember, as this password is born with you and dies with you. These advanced biometrics are being used by major banks of the world. Unlocking gadgets, cars, even houses have been done on by these biometric security. E-passports are becoming the token of entry into major developed countries. In the USA, the passports have chips. When scanned, they provide the individual's face, iris, and fingerprints. The biometric security on a simpler note can be viewed as a locker, protected by an army of soldiers. The leading smartphone brand Apple uses 30,000 infrared dots to authenticate the individual. Apple says that the error in their biometrics are 1 in 1 million and that 2 in a rare case. Passwords can be hacked, but facial recognition isn't that easy to hack. The major brands of the world are moving on with biometric security, even using heartbeat recognition to unlock. But in a world where advancements are occurring every hour, the hackers still manage to hack through these layers of security firewalls. There are major cyber biometrics thefts happening all over the world. In 2015, the U.S. Office of Personnel Management was hacked by cyber criminals, and about 5.6 million officers' biometrics were stolen. Even Apple's older versions of the iPhone are being hacked in just 2 days. Hacking one specific biometric is near to impossible. Hackers hack the entire database or the cloud, the biometric hub. From there they get millions of biometrics. Apart from morphological and biological biometrics, individuals' behavior should also be patterned. The database should be maintained with more firewalls of security that can't be breached by hackers. A major example for advanced biometric database security is India's Aadhaar portal. The Aadhaar database would have had more than 1.3 billion individual biometrics. They collect fingerprint credentials from all the 10 fingers and have their iris scanned. This makes it very tough for hackers to breach the individual's biometrics even when the outer level of database security walls get breached. On a whole, the biometrics are the future of the modern world, as privacy becomes the biggest crisis nowadays. So, we need to adapt to it and learn to use biometric security in a more protective manner. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.